Hello everyone and welcome to Around the World Virtual Travel Group, online travel and learning group. I'm very excited because we are in the country of Liberia, and I've decided to do something different this year with our Around the World group. Instead of doing one big long festival at the end of the year, I have decided that every 2 months we will do a little celebration of the countries that we have visited. We visit one country every 2 months, and that way we spend 2 months learning about the country. So I'm super excited. At the end of February, sometime in the middle of February, I'm going to announce when, actually probably pretty soon, not in the middle. Probably very soon, I'm going to announce the date of the little celebration that we do of the country that we've been visiting in December and January. January and February, I apologize. The country that we have been visiting in January and February is Liberia. And that is the first country we are traveling to this year. This is our third year. And we've traveled to many wonderful places and have had a lot of fun doing unique hands-on activities, listening to music and national anthems around the world, learning about each country and what makes it unique. And so some of the things that we do, and so instead, like I said, before I tell you some of the things we do, we usually do a festival at the end of the year. Instead of doing that, I've decided that we can do a quiz at the end of the year, kind of like a little trivia at the end of the year. I love trivia about all of the countries that we've visited. And my goal is to visit 6 countries this year. So January and February. Yes, that's our first country of the year. And we're in Liberia. So that's my goal, to do 6 countries this year. Next month we're going to go to somewhere special, and I think at the end of the month, when I do the presentation, maybe I'll give some clues. Maybe I'll do a pre-quiz before we go to our next country. Some of you know what it is, and I think it'll just be a surprise. We've already planned the country that we're going to go to next month because we had a member that posted his virtual travel group on the Facebook group page. This is a Facebook page, Around the World Virtual Travel Learning Group, and it was really neat. The page that he shared, and it was like this: you could like view the whole country. And so at the end of the month, after we do our presentation, maybe I'll give some kind of clues as to what country we will be visiting next. But I thought it'd be really awesome at the end of each 2 months to do a cook-along. I love cook-alongs. So basically, I will have another video. So I'll let you know in a few weeks when we will be meeting to kind of celebrate what we've learned. And then probably, so in about a week or so, I'll let you know when it is and what the recipe is going to be for the cook-along, as well as give you a list of things that you can buy at the store for the cook-along. And so I'm still putting that together. So I thought we would do a cook-along. We would cook some wonderful meals from the particular country. Right now we're in Liberia, so some nice Liberian food. I thought we would cook some meals, and then also at the end of the 2 months, the presentation, we will finish our KWL, which is what you already knew about Liberia, what you wanted to learn about Liberia, and then L, we'll talk about L, what we've learned as we've gone through the month. We started with K. We started with what we know already. And then we talked about all the things that we wanted to learn in the last video. which is actually on Facebook. This one I'm also going to broadcast on YouTube, but that video is on Facebook. And so we talked about what we wanted to learn in that video. And so the end will just be kind of a time where we celebrate what we've learned. So we'll do some cooking and we'll celebrate what we've learned. And I think we're going to probably do something like that every 2 months. Now in the past we did the long festivals, but I plan to do every 2 months at the end a presentation. Because it's a lot of work when you do everything, like a whole festival all by yourself all at once. And of course I asked people to join in, but it's kind of challenging, I think, for people to join in online. And we also have people from all over the world in our group. So it's different time zones, and so it's kind of difficult to make that happen. But hopefully in the future we can make that happen. That'd be really exciting. If we had more people join in, maybe one person could do a craft presentation, maybe another person could do a cooking presentation of what they've learned. That would be pretty neat. But anyhow, so the KWL, we'll do that. We'll do the cook along. And so in about a week or so in my next video, I'm going to discuss how, what ingredients we need to put together and buy for our recipe. At the end of the month that we'll do a cook along. So I slowly go through the recipe with you. You know, I show you all of the ingredients and talk about the ingredients, and then we cook the meal together. You at home get all the ingredients as well and join with me and just enjoy making that meal and tasting a new cuisine of a different country. Occasionally I might do a craft or two. Right now we're just going to focus on the cooking, the food, and then the KWL. And then at the end of the year, like I said, we'll do a nice big pop quiz type trivia of all 6 countries that we've learned about. So like I said, we're around the world. We spend 2 months in each country. It is awesome. And I am excited. Tonight's going to be a research night. So I will list a few things that I find online, and pretty soon I'll be presenting the next video where we discuss what we're going to cook. And then at the end we'll talk about what we've learned and cook the delicious meal. And so I hope you'll join me, invite your friends, like and subscribe, and have an awesome night.